Alright, Star Wars fans, Derek Finch Toy subscribers, I've got a monster mail call here. It is, I won't lie to you, so you may need to avert your eyes. It is modern, it's Attack of the Clones, a massive run of Attack of the Clones. Now there's only one way to spice it up and make it interesting, and what's that? A special guest star. And here he is, the man himself.
Hello everyone!
We got Jumbo Jake here, so what I'm going to do is, as I pull these figures out, make it a bit more exciting. He's going to see if he knows the character's names. He's recently watched all the movies.
Not all of them.
He hasn't watched He hasn't watched the ends of Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. He's not seen.
That means it was 8.
Yes, you've seen 7.5.
7. Yeah.
So here we go. We're going to start with, you know that. Who's that?
That's C-3PO mixed with the droid, and that's C-3PO's body, and that's the droid mixed with C-3PO.
Correct. So this is going to be a long video.
It's Roger.
Roger. This is going to be a long video, so if you don't want to watch it, that's cool. If you want to have a laugh with me and the young fella here, sound your way. Oh, what's this, Clone Wars?
So it's just different stormtroopers.
Yeah, Clone Troopers. Yeah, that'll do. All right, who's this guy?
Oh, we had this in the book. It's a droid, spider droid.
Spider droid, indeed. I don't even know some of these sick characters. Who's that? You wouldn't know who that is because I don't know who that is. Dirge. With Spookbite. He's from Clone Wars, which I haven't seen either, and you haven't seen. It's a TV show. Cartoony TV show, which we can watch one day if you are so inclined.
I thought you was a fan of something. Clone Trooper.
Clone Trooper with Speeder Bike. Alright, so this is not just Attack of the Clones, there's obviously some more. You know who that is?
Droid Army.
Droid Army is.
It's Droid Army.
Droids from the
It's
prequel.
Roger, and 2 other guys. I don't know.
You certainly know who that is.
Master Yoda.
Master Yoda and Droid. So the same deal with this. If there's, I know these aren't probably the most popular toys in the universe, in the Star Wars universe, but if there's anything you need to finish your run, you need one of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, let me know what it is. Comment here. Message me on Facebook, Derek Westbrook. Either or. Yeah, I'll get it to your collection. So Darth Vader, New Hope. I don't even know what that line is. I'm not that familiar with a lot of these ones. That's another random Clone Trooper. With a speeder bike in pieces. I've got to be a bit mindful of time here because there's a ridiculous amount. That looks like C-3PO. Yeah. But what's the first letter? R-3PO. Hoth evacuation.
Have you seen this one?
That's a character. It's not a vintage character, but I think he was in the movie a little bit. Just a random Clone Trooper. Admiral Ozell.
I don't know that one.
He's from Empire. Character, not a vintage character, but they kept on making him. General Jan Dodona. If there's one I don't think you know, I will say its name, alright? And we've got Separatist Forces.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't know
Destroyer droid, just a destroyer. Then we got, do you remember his name?
Mace something?
Mace Windu.
Jar Jar Binks.
BC! Yeah.
It's Boba Fett's son.
No, he's dad.
Oh yeah.
Jango Fett. That's the one you always ask me, what the guy with the long head, what's his name? Renee, you can tell me.
Kit. Maida.
Mundy.
Monday.
I didn't even know that. Look at
it's
that.
long-haired guy.
That's Mundine, mate. I call him Mung Bean. The worst figure in the vintage line. And they
He looks like Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean or Mr. Beast?
Mr. Bean.
Can you pronounce that? I can't.
Baja.
Jazpua.
Just poo-poo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Keep PG, mate.
Luke Skywalker. It doesn't look like him. Doesn't look like Luke Skywalker.
He looks a bit like Luke. Fuck, that's not bad. There's some kind of Empire Strikes Back. What is this line? 04, 03. What is this line? Chuck in the comments. I'll figure it out, no doubt. But modern's not my jam. But thought I'd have a bit of fun with the young fellas. The only way to make.
How long is this video going to be?
Seeing as we're not even halfway through one box and there's 4 boxes, it might be a long video. But that's right, people don't have to... A lot of people like that guy, that character.
Hi.
Shakti.
Battle droid. Roger, Roger.
Check it out. Roger, Roger. Did we do that one? No, you haven't done that one. Another one.
That's Darth Vader again.
Different Darth Vader.
Well, it says Darth Vader on that.
I know, but it's a different card. Different.
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? What?
Can you pronounce it?
Blue Coon.
Blue Coon. Coon. With a rare cardboard backdrop. I remember actually what
No. That one. What is it?
Ayla Sakura. That's a very little figure. What is that? Action Fleet carded. That's pretty cool. You know that vehicle?
I don't think.
What's that beast called?
Wasn't that when you were trying to kill them?
Kill who?
With all the monsters.
No, I know what you're thinking. You're talking about that Geonosian battle, I think.
Walto.
You know who he is?
Yeah, he's the bossy one.
He's the one that enslaved poor Annie in episode 1.
Yeah, he was, and his mom.
And his mom, your mom.
Anakin, the evil, who turned evil. Anakin Skywalker. How he turned, this is when he turned evil, Dad. This is Anakin when he turned evil.
That's before he turned evil, man.
Before?
It's Attack of the Clones is before he goes bad. Oh.
Well, everyone knows this one. Try and guess this one in the comments.
I don't know. Anyone know that in the comments?
I'm just saying it because pretty much everyone will know this.
Who is it? Tell me then. Smarty Pants? Who is it?
I'm gonna whisper so you don't hear it.
So that you Oh, I never knew. Oh,
everyone knows it. I don't know any idea who that is.
That's the little young Jedi's, and what happens to them? What happens to the poor defenseless Jango Fett? Poor defenseless.
Death.
Who slays them?
No one.
What do you mean? Anakin.
Anakin?
He turns bad. He kills all the babies, mate. What a creep.
Yeah, he kills the
Chewbacca!
Yeah.
You saw it? No, what have we got? Chewbacca with a Minoc?
I'm going to cover the name this time so you don't know it. I don't even know who it is.
I think it's some kind of pit droid, one of the ones.
Guess this in the comments. It's way harder.
XP4 and JN66, man. Come on, that's easy. I didn't know who they are.
How, Dad? You actually got it right.
It's written on the back as well, bro.
Oh.
I was reading that. I don't actually know who that character's name is. Got you though. I'm just trying to put these back.
IRC Trooper.
Put these into a reasonable order. Yeah, some kind of trooper.
Luke Skywalker. Which everyone loves.
Everyone does like that. I like this cool. The Camino cloner with a long neck.
Ew.
Porn wee. I don't mind them.
Now who's this?
Who do you think that is? Look for who is it? Familiar from someone?
It's Luke. It's Anakin's boss.
His boss. He's the one that turns him.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Chancellor Palpatine. He becomes.
No, we're still in our first box, right?
The Emperor. Yes, but it was. Was that you or Lily? Oh my gosh, I thought that was a dog.
It wasn't.
If there's any consolation, that was the biggest box. So bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to.
I want more toys!
Right. There's enough toys here to keep you going for a while.
Did you like the start when I appeared out of thin air?
You were like a magician when you appeared out of thin air.
Let's do this.
Let's do this indeed.
I don't know this guy. Dad, don't tell it out this time. Guess it in the comments.
Tyrannus.
Dad!
Did I spoil it?
Yeah.
A lot of people that collect these know a lot more about these characters than me, because I stopped collecting the newer prequel movies, and all these characters are Some of my favourites.
Django Fett.
So whose dad is that?
Boba Fett.
Correct. I've done that one. What have you done? Give them to me so I won't do them again.
Everyone knows this one. Even I know it. Just guess it.
He's a cool figure. You've got the vintage one.
I love him. I don't have the teeth on him though.
What do you mean? You got boss. This one doesn't.
Dad, why you keep on saying it?
He's got killer teeth compared to the vintage one.
Oh, everyone knows.
Who is it?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. That one.
It's not Roger.
It's just a arena conflict accessory set. Droid. Whoa. Sick name. You know him. What did you call him?
Dengar.
What did you call him before you knew his name?
Toilet paper head.
Toilet paper head, man. The unappreciated Dengar. Every time I sell a bunch of bounty hunter loose figures, pull a Dengar for $18, $20, the cheapest one there, sitting there last. No one even wants his
Anakin
hot
Skywalker
rifle,
again.
man.
Look what he did. He chopped him in half.
Yeah, he did. Oh, these are cool. So these ones, they all come with a piece of the cantina. When you get them all and you put them together, they create the cantina. You know who that is. You got him.
Everyone knows Greedo.
And what's the other one?
Pondo Bambo.
Mondo Barber, also known as Vintage Lovers, Warsman, or Wally. I call you Wally sometimes.
Ollie.
Half Survival, that's just the Endor Soldier.
Earth Survival.
Endor. There's another piece of the canteen. Do you know who that is? You know his name? You must know his name. Actually, you don't have a vintage one.
Momo.
Oh, that name sucks. Mamao Nadon. But I call him Hammerhead. That's his real name. Yeah, another Django Fett.
Everyone loves Django Fett because there's heaps of Django Fetts in our thing.
We've done him. That's cool. That's 3 Jedis in one.
Jedi. Wait, is the middle one Luke?
Anakin. Army of the Republic.
Are these all... Wait, when did Greedo turn into one?
It's not Greedo, it's one of his people.
Oh yeah.
His race.
Isn't this the guy who was trying to kill the
Yes.
thing?
Yes,
This
correct. That's the one that's inside that
This
thing.
is the one that was trying to kill all of the Princess Leia?
2 boxes down. Yes, I know. Not
No, his
Princess
mom.
Star. Yes, her mum.
Anakin's mom.
Not Anakin's mum. Anakin's wife.
What?
Down you get, bro. We've still got 2 boxes left and we need you at full capacity.
You slapped me.
Oh! I said the last one was the biggest box, but this one's up there too.
Dad, after we're going to do a coin competition.
We are?
I'm picking the first one out.
Hang on. Yeah, okay, okay. Running fast, real fast in here.
Who is this, Dad?
That is Temto
Potato. Temto Potato.
That's a cool one. That's a massive card. Who's that?
Oh, you have him.
You know what it is? What's it called?
Look at this. He's over there in Daddy's collection.
I've got a vintage one, most definitely. Who is it?
Wampa.
Did you know that or did you read it?
I read it.
No son of mine doesn't know who the Wampa is, mate. Are you sure you're my son?
I know it though. Blood.
Pop him over there.
That is blood in the picture.
Yeah, because he was eating some meat.
Oh yeah.
There's a sick amount of Carter figures here, eh? I'm
Oh,
actually,
put it. What's
my
the
head
with
hurts
this
thinking
one?
packaging these, selling them.
TIE Fighter
Oh,
pilot.
yeah, you put them over there, and once I get them all out, I'll start stacking them back.
Oh my gosh. Coleman.
Coleman Trevor! One of the Jedis, he gets shot down in flames by not Mace. He gets by Django in that Geonosian arena area battle, whatever it is.
Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto, he's actually one of the Jedis I like from
Didn't
the
he
prequels.
die when Anakin
Yeah.
was killing all of the things?
No, the Emperor kills him in 2 seconds. It's actually pretty lame.
When?
When he kind of reveals himself, he's accused of being the dark,
It's number 1.
no, in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
I don't know any idea who that is.
This one, General Admiral Riken. That's from Empire when they're in the Hoth. But I love the little command. I don't like what and stuff, but that little command thing, that screen, it's really cool.
Number 1?
No, the second movie, but episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Yeah, baby. Oh, we got running space hard here, but once they're all out, then I can start dropping them back. We'll drop it like it's hot, man.
Jango Fett without his helmet on. Look, I'm stacking them.
So the reason I'm doing this, 2 reasons.
Oh, I just caught the.
Make my son a YouTube star, which is so much
How
desires.
are you just get this to me?
Oh, he's finally found a Tusken Raider. He's gagging for a Tusken Raider. A vintage one. But you want the old one, don't you, Jacob? Or you don't care?
I don't care.
A Tusken Raider.
The Emperor!
That's pretty cool. I think it's got lightning bolts too.
It does.
Hmm.
And finally, Tusken Raider!
Oh, well. That one might be someone's birthday present coming up in a couple of weeks. Less than 2 weeks, isn't it?
Mine.
Maybe. I don't know.
It actually is less than 2 weeks. Because 7 plus 7 is 18, right? So this
Say
is
again, my mathematician. 7 plus 7 is what?
18.
No, 7 plus 7 is 14, my brother.
What the?
9 plus 9 is 18. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I did not put my brain on. Dad.
Hmm.
This is a chicken.
Padme Amidala.
That's
When they're getting those monsters are.
Anakin. It's mom.
Correct. You know? This one's one of the.
Finally! We've been having Jango Fett, and we finally have Boba Fett!
Yes. Yeah, give me Boba.
All I know is this guy's fat.
On free tar. Cringe.
Cringe. Stormtrooper. That does not look like a stormtrooper. That does not look like a stormtrooper.
Macquarie Concepts. Yeah, so that's where they were. When they were originally thinking of the movie, they had it called Concepts. They do drawings and stuff. This one's really cool. Feel how heavy that one is. F1 mine. He's
that's actually heavy.
one of the more sought after.
Elephant Mon.
F1 one, yeah. He looks like an elephant kind of thing. He's one of the more sought after, biggest fan choice. I actually quite like that figure. There was nothing like that in the vintage. Closest thing you got to a monster like that is maybe a Man in the vintage.
Oh,
but
Dad, I already
really cool.
did the Emperor.
You did the Emperor, yeah.
That is going to be bags everywhere, just saying.
Yeah, I've got bags absolutely everywhere. You're going slow, man.
I'm trying to take Tusken
Another
Raider.
Tusken. Oh, that's a Tusken Raider's mom. It's a female with a child.
The Tusken Raider's mom.
Let's go to Buddy and another Princess Leia.
Princess. No, we haven't had Princess Leia. We've had the keychain of her.
They put the ugliest heads on these modern Princess Leias. Honestly, like, they're so ugly. Why don't they make them beautiful, man?
Snow Trooper. It's called a Hoth Trooper.
Yeah, Hoth Trooper, Snow Trooper. A lot of people call them one of each. You should remember his name. We just went one before.
Kit Fisto.
We just spoke of how easily he was defeated. Sadly and lamely defeated.
Anakin Skywalker. Isn't this when he was getting accused by Ben Kenobi?
That was when he's hiding, I think.
I have this in Zach Boba Fett.
Who?
In Zach Boba Fett.
Who?
Boba! Oh. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul, you spud. Come on, berserk.
Why did I say Boba Fett?
I don't know, but that's quite a cool figure, yes. And who's that?
I haven't.
I know.
Understand.
That's a cool Vader.
That's Darth Vader when he took his helmet off.
And wasn't he
Wait.
beautiful?
What if my... Oh.
It's cool.
Royal Guard.
See if you can figure out how old this one is.
You don't even know him.
I do.
Boba Fett.
Yes, as a kid. Some super droid builder.
How come he has a blue helmet?
Because when what's his name, gets his head chopped off, his dad, Mace Windu chops his head off with a saber, I think he picks it up.
Oh, he gets his head chopped.
So later become, yeah, remember?
Yeah, but would his head be still in there?
Maybe he picked up the helmet, shook their head out, and took the helmet.
That's
What other
gross.
time say?
Obi-Wan Kenobi again.
He won't know Dirge. Actually, we've already had that figure Dirge, I think we've already had them.
I don't know this bigger.
Oh, I can see them in small ones.
This is
3 out of 4 boxes.
Han Solo. We haven't had this one.
Han Solo disguised as an ATST driver.
Tusken Raider. How come you can't just give me this?
Well, this does not belong to me, so therefore I will need to purchase it to give it to you as a birthday present, son. So,
TIE Fighter pilot, which we've had.
Yep.
I don't know that person.
Geonosian warrior on Geonosia.
I don't know this person.
Vida, Outlander nightclub patron.
Dad, I found Han Solo again.
He's like, that's Han Hoth. That's before. What does he do? Where does he put Luke?
Then why does it say Han Solo?
Han Solo Hoth rescue, I think it says. How does he save Luke's life? Do you remember?
Put him in a dead animal.
Puts him in a tauntaun.
A tauntaun?
It's called a tauntaun, a smelly tauntaun.
Luke Skywalker, and this picture of it is so blurry.
I'm over there. Holographic Luke Skywalker. So that's like when he's coming back as a ghost. That's why it's so funky looking. I reckon if you put the light behind that.
What do you mean when he's coming back?
You know how he comes back as a, or in a not come back, but you know in Jedi when R2 goes in to see Jabba and he's got a message.
Yeah.
For Jabba.
Yoda. Master
Clone Wars
Yoda.
Yoda, yeah. Clone Wars Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker.
So I'm doing this video obviously for a bit of a laugh with my son. He's taken a bit of Star Wars interest, so that gets me a bit excited because...
Captain Tofu.
Typho, yeah. None of the other kids are really keen, so look, this could be where vintage toy business lands. You're the future, my man. So I'm going to cultivate that.
Subscribe because I want to get to 100 million straight away.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
haven't even got 100,000 plaques
Yeah,
yet.
he's busting my chops for a YouTube plaque. But I think 100,000 subscribers. I'm only 98,500 short, so... You know
Subscribe! Battle Droid.
Battle Droid? Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
2 things I'm doing this for a bit of a laugh with my
We
son.
haven't
Enjoy
had
some
this one and
toys.
we should have. C-3PO!
That's with the pod that comes out of the blockade runner.
I'm just taking some from here.
You are?
Paymad.
Who? Padme. That's...
Oh yeah, Darth Vader. Padme.
A couple of Time Wars mates been doing Clone Trooper. Alright, kids can get interrupted me. 2 reasons, having a bit of laugh with the young fella, getting him into toys, and if there's anything you need here, making sure you know what's coming, and please tag me.
How come this girl's bold?
Her name is Asajj Ventress, Sith Apprentice, with 2 cool curved handle
Captain.
sabers. I'm not sure if all of these will get listed in my group. I might do them in groups.
Captain
Antilles. Captain Antilles. Fans' choice. These might get listed in lots. A lot of these are worth very little, so they go on eBay for $10, starting bid, and off you go. But we'll see how we go. Anyone, please, if you're interested, I'll obviously happy to let you know when they come up. I'll list them for you.
Qui-Gon Jinn, we haven't had this one.
Haven't had Qui-Gon Jinn actually. It's a good call. And Solo Indor Raid.
He dies.
Who?
Han
Oh,
Solo.
he does eventually, yes. Oh, yeah. What? Tambor. Barris Offi. Luminara Undalis. Padawan.
Dad, what's this?
That is massive.
Oh, Dad, look. He's looking him up. So he doesn't escape.
Yeah, it's got chains on him.
That's Skin doing it too.
Dustin with some form of beast.
No, that's the same thing that he was carrying.
Oh,
It's the
this
same
one has
thing.
got a, no, that one's got a base, I think.
No, the other one. No, you see it? I meant the other guy carrying this guy. The guy who was carrying
Oh,
this guy.
yeah.
Get him. I want to show the
Mate,
camera.
he's buried in here. He's
I want
dreaming.
to show the camera.
Bro, it's under 1,000 figures. It's not going to happen now.
Ah. Tusken Raider.
R2D2, Jabba's
Obi-Wan
Sauvage.
Kenobi and Tusken Raider.
7 drinks.
Now take these.
For the man. Yep.
Last one. Well, no, last one.
One more box, but it's a small box. And hasn't this been a bit?
Count Dooku.
John Dooku. How does he meet his end? What happens to him? How does he go? Do you remember? How does he pass away? Who kills him? And how?
Anakin?
Yes. How?
A fight?
2 sabers after he's defeated him.
Bad though.
And it's not the Jedi way.
It was bad.
He was turning. He was on
Han
the turn.
Solo.
Bad mate. This one I like. Not this one. This one I like. R1G4. That is a cool droid from A New Hope. Obviously it was never released. I don't know if this is the first release of it. It may or may not have been the first release.
Yeah.
Tatooine Transaction. That's a really cool one. I like that. If I was tempted to keep a figure, that would probably be it.
This was my first one.
You haven't got him.
No, but this was my first one I picked
Oh, first
up.
in the open. Oh, maybe it's another one. Team 2, whatever. Alright, 1 box left. Oh, my bitch. Here it is.
It was.
Look! Last box.
It still looks kind of big though.
It's got a lot in it, but I'm going to dump them all here, and then
Thanks.
you're going to give them to me and tell me who they are, and I'll put them away.
Django Fett.
Why don't you just stack in one little stack once you've shown them?
What if it goes up to the roof?
It might go to the roof.
Yoda. And Chain.
And
Chain?
Chian.
Chion.
Padawan, a lightsaber train.
Obi-Wan Kenobi!
Put him in that pile once you look down.
Yoda.
So guys, I implore you, let your kids muck around with them too, because if you don't,
Empire. What? Empire Offer?
Imperial Officer, that's actually quite a cool figure. Yeah. Let your kids have a play, guys. Get them interested, because if you don't,
WA7.
get them interested, because if you don't, this hobby dies with us, and then what happens? Be worth nothing,
I forgot his name.
and your life's,
Yeah, I forgot
most we do. Your life's passion goes down the toilet, doesn't it? It does. You love it for so long.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I've been collecting my life. And what happens? The kids aren't interested. I'm lucky. My missus is semi-interested. So that's a bit lucky, but
Don't know. I'll just show it.
I can't see. Is that some form of dignitary? Yes,
Mm.
that's the other dignitary that was never made from the movies. Pretty cool.
Now this picture's blurry. That picture's down below.
Sassy 10.
Oh. I'll get them.
$10 figure is now worth $9 because of this beast. You owe me $1, Jake.
No, I don't.
Coming out of your pocket money, mate.
No, I don't.
Just joking, buddy.
And, oh,
What you got? These ones we looked at.
and
Yep.
these.
Let's give you a little bit of room to play with over there, man. Hey? You know what I mean? What do you got? Endor Rebel Soldier. That's pretty cool. Removable helmet. Hello.
I'll get two. C3PO.
Padme and Hot Trooper.
Dad, this is the one you had. C3PO with his arm coming off.
Yes, but
Can I have it?
maybe I'd rather give you a vintage one than crack this thing open. But yeah, Tatooine Ambush.
Dad? Eve Koth.
Eth Koth, something like that. I don't even know who he is, but who knows? Who cares?
Anakin
many.
Skywalker. He turned bad, I know.
Secret ceremony. That's when they got married. On the sly, mate. No one knows.
How come these things are so bad? Why do you have to do
Mace Windu
Windu?
with Blaster Pipe Battle Droid.
Look, he's killing the...
It's actually pretty cool.
Check it out. Roger.
Throne Room Duel, Luke Skywalker. Look at that pose, Jacob.
Yeah, he's trying to kill someone by doing that. Like in that pose.
What sets him off Do you know what makes him go berserk? Oh, that figure. When Vader says, "If you will not be turned to the dark side, then perhaps she will."
Dad, what does that say?
No! That's a... Chloe's into that, sorry. I watched Jedi the other day with him, and that scene's ridiculous when he screams out. And Vader bats him into coming out, hiding under the staircase, which that was a little bit lame, but the attack. I've actually blown his eardrums out. Up you get, big fella. I'm going to finish him off then. Padme and Coruscant attack. Rebel Trooper.
I'm back.
Lama Su.
I just think I just got knocked out for a tiny bit.
Pretty loud.
Luke Skywalker. This is when he was grabbing onto the thing.
Look, his hand comes off because he caught the chop.
Huh?
He caught the chop.
Is this a number one?
His hand gets carved.
Yeah, but is this a number one?
No, episode 4, Empire. Number 2, technically. Chronologically.
Darth Maul.
Release. Darth Maul, Sith training. That's actually quite a cool Darth Maul with some cool colours on him. And found out little Rogue. Zamwazell, the bounty hunter, who was attempting to assassinate Padme Amidala in episode 2. Don't rip that card, not that it's worth more than $1. Darth Tyrannus.
Wait.
Medbach. I don't even know who that is. Coruscant Outlander Club.
Zam what?
Zamwazell, what are you doing?
Zamwazell or something.
Zamwazell, yeah.
Here you go.
Alright, so we've got a few things here, eh?
Loot. Dodd.
Lot Dodd. He's one of the Viceroy. At least a senator, sorry.
Jango Fett.
Slave 1 pilot. So that's when he's in the ship being chased by Ben Kenobi.
Yes!
Dropping bombs all over him.
Wait, what? Gold Leader.
Gold Leader. Dutch Vander. Gold Leader standing by. You can already do that.
Why is this guy standing up?
Because that's the Luke Jedi on that might make you scrape and pop your eardrum, remember? Look at that Chewbacca with C-3PO cut in pieces. How cool is that?
Why?
Because remember he got blown up.
Oh yeah.
They put him back together on Empire.
Wait, wasn't the one with that guy?
I like this dude, Tanis Spijek, sail barge dude.
Why'd you yell so much?
Because these pronunciations. Jaquin! Jabba sail barge.
Dude, this guy.
You do? What's his name?
Dexter.
Jetstar. Dexter Jetstar.
I have him.
Funny story, he was hard to get in the shops, and then my mate ran around coming. Is it locked? Oh, good. Hello.
Tebow.
That is T-Bow. You walk. It's the last one. Right. It's been a journey. It's been painful. But
What do you mean it's been painful?
I'm more into the old stuff, the vintage.
C-3PO.
Protocol droid.
Oh, this is when Anakin didn't paint him yet.
Yeah, he's still building him. It's the underguts of him. So that's the Star Wars Modern Haul. It's largely Attack of the Clones. No, we've already done this one. And this line here, I actually don't even know what this line is. It's
what do you mean
2003, what they called this release. That's how little I know about Modern. But there's quite a few of these, some Clone Wars, and mostly Attack of the Clones. We've gone through them all.
What
Jumbo
line?
Jake here.
What line?
That line, you know, they've got that gold on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Jumbo Jake here showcases his knowledge of the living force and the Star Wars galaxy. So he's loving it. You're going to see him cameo a fair bit more. He's going to take over my empire one day, won't you?
Yep.
Are you going to follow the dark side? Or are you going to follow the good? Are you going to be an evil? Oh, he's going to be good. He's going to be like... Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I know it was probably painful. I'm just doing it for a laugh. That really wants to be get into the YouTube stuff, so why not? Get him on Star Wars on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's a bit of a painful one with some Modern, but hey, you got to take the good with the bad. Some people love it. If it makes you happy, I'll get it to you and I'll put it in your hands. If there's anything here you need, please let me know. We'll let you know, or I can list it up for you. Thank you, guys. And thunder up, because today could be the last day of my life not being an NBA champion. Sorry, I'm just throwing it in. Game 6 tomorrow when I record it. I'm going to go push stop. Game 6 tomorrow and I'll be an NBA champion perhaps tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Heaps more toys, heaps more fun.
I'll get it.
And heaps more crazy with a little fella. Say bye-bye, mate, and wish your audience, and tell them what they need to do.
Bye-bye, everyone. Like, subscribe, share, everything. Comment, everything.
Thank you, guys.
What do I click to stop it, Dad?
Just, how long did it go? 36 minutes, that's good. The button on top, the red button on top.
Here?
Yeah, can you not a little bit further back? Nah, closer to me. The red one, can't you see the red? Yeah, that, push on.